only have 8 to go. That's pretty good.
Yep, it's a pretty good wrap-up.
I did ask, it was Stephen Enoch's team, and I did ask him whose fault it was that they didn't get 8, and Stephen said it was mine.
Aw, happens.
He decided to guard a hole rather than go in for the 8.
Yep, a little bad day at work.
Yep. So he was looking at the big picture and not the small picture like I was. All right, over on sheet B.
Looks like we have a control weight hit.
Yep, room for improvement. So what these teams don't realize yet, or maybe they are realizing very rapidly, is that the stones were papered yesterday, which means that they got a little bit of a sanding off of them, which increases the amount of curl. Tiash, who just played, is probably now, there's some things dawning on her.
Yep, I'm nodding my head vigorously.
Yep.
A lot of things make sense now.
Yep. There was, I think, a minimum at one point of 6 feet of curl on every sheet, perhaps 7 or 8 feet of curl. Also, the ice, we nipped with our scraper, which is something we do sometimes for just a little bit better condition, more consistent shave of the pebble. And that also adds to the curling excitement, where you get more curl at the end. So we have a lot of rocks that we're coming out very wide and then diving over about 7 feet and ending up perfectly positioned behind guards in the house.
Yep, the first 3 ends were very exciting because somehow we were aiming for edge of 8, almost inside of 10, and we could get our rocks to curl back into the button.
That's correct. It was very exciting. This is Michael Ray. He's a skip up Team Ray, and this is his first skip stone. It is Michael Ray's birthday today.
Oh, wow. Happy birthday, Michael.
So if you see him, say happy birthday.
Absolutely.
I have offered to buy him a drink, but as he was about to go on the ice, he declined my offer temporarily.
I can also offer him some chocolate chip cookies.
Oh, yeah. We have some chocolate chip cookies. There's some molasses cookies over there. Looks like there's some little churro bars. One of the things about Potomac is if you go home hungry, it's your own fault.
It just means you didn't make enough trips to the food.
That is correct. Too focused on curling.
Okay, so it looks like this control weight hit is there again.
Yeah, and it's really exposed. I mean, it's the shot that I would do, and they've got it broomed, so it looks like it's going to hit on the inside and probably roll over the center line to sit behind the field of guards there over to the left. It's a little lower weight than last time.
I would ask for a curl on this.
Yeah, I think they're waiting for it to fall, to start falling.
For a piece?
So they're going to like tick it a little bit, but they're going to lose the shooter. And the red is still going to stick around biting in the 12-foot, which, you know.
That is a good enough outcome for them.
If I'm yellow, I'm annoyed, but but if I'm Michael Ray, I'm happy about it. So it looks like he is asking, he had Kyle Snyder, his vice, put the broom down for a really nice draw in behind all of those guards, and probably, because he's got some really solid backing on that side. Mm-hmm. So it's going to be really hard to get rid of his rock.
He just has to do full 8.
I mean, he's an excellent curler. He should be able to do this pretty easily, but it is the first end, and crazy, crazy stuff happens with the ice on the first end.
And they're frantically sweeping.
Yep. Oh man,
it's a little light.
It died a little bit, and then it just took a dive over. So, so it's going to be 1 red, I think.
1 yellow.
Oh, 1 yellow. Whoops.
I think so.
So, and over on sheet C, we have Team Day versus Team Norque, and it looks like Josh is having Lena hold the broom for a draw in. Team Day sitting 2. It is a ton. Look at all the guards in the front. And they're all like super high guards, which makes it really hard to get around them.
Yep.
But Josh is going to come in and around the side, and he's just going to pile another stone in there. Probably in the 6 foot to, it'll just take a minute. It'll take a minute to get the screen flipped over. But, yeah, so Josh is going to come way out, and then I would block that hole. I would let it sit on the, well, if I want to score another point, I'd be in the 8 foot, or I would be in the 12 foot if I'm happy with 2. Looks like it's going to crash a little bit on that guard, but it's going to create a very nice, that was his hammer. So that's 2 red for Team Day.
Looks like on sheet B, we're doing first lead rock, and Michael did not want to take the yellow out. He wanted a corner guard.
Well, it looks like it's coming pretty fast, though.
Yeah, he might want to hold it straight.
Well, Kyla's saying no, but it's pretty heavy. And honestly, on this ice, I don't know if they could have held it straight.
That's true.
This ice is really, really curling a lot. Over on sheet C, we have Jackie Sharp with her first rock. Josh asking for a center guard. Hey, Ken, can we put up a score real quick? Sheet B, 1 yellow. And then sheet C, I think it was 2 red. Thanks. All right, now your overheads are correct.
All right. That's a perfect button shot by Jackie.
I mean, she's money.
Oh, a very good guard.
Yeah, I like that. You can't really, you can see probably a quarter of that from the hack. Michael asking for a hack weight shot to sort of hit and roll it off to the edge of the 12.
It's a little risky, but it's around the center line, so.
Yeah, well, and we're not playing with the center line tick guard rule.
Yep.
So no tick rule is not in effect. And Emily is yep, on it for line. On it for line, on it for line. Oh, it's going to hit. It's going to crash on that guard, and it's going to tick it back into the side of the house.
That's actually pretty good.
Oh, and through.
Oh,
because
never mind, forgot.
5 guard roll, which means you can put it back. And Kyle Snyder very wisely had his broom right there and is sort of helping guide it back into place where it goes. That's the thing. If you just promote the guard, it doesn't matter. You have to get the guard out of play entirely in order to replace it to where it was, and then you remove the stone that hit it.
Yep, I'm playing lead for my team here, which is Sushi Go, and
Sushi Go!
Go Sushi Go! And I did do that, but the skip of the other team wanted the rock where it was, therefore decided to not take my rock out.
Oh, that's hilarious. I have food for you.
We're getting broom for improvement. First rock of the second.
Yeah, looks like it's going to sit probably back 12. And looks like Michael's asking for still the same little hit and roll from Ron. Or, oh, you're good. Yeah, it looks like he's asking for a either a draw behind or he's asking for a little bit of a hit and roll.
With the kind of broom, I would expect that's a backline.
Yeah.
Maybe? Backline hack.
Oh. What number are you?
It's just not curling enough. Are we getting a call for curl? All right, I think we are on to the back rock now. Nice. Skimming through.
Nice sweep by Kyle.
Very nice.
Hello.
Hey,
Hello.
everything good now with the computer system?
Yeah, it's, I'm getting a Sheet AD stream started in YouTube. Currently it got in a bad state because I clicked off the web page too fast and I couldn't start it back up again. So
Aw.
had to cancel that one and start a new one. So apologies to people watching that stream. And apologize because they also need to listen to our commentary that has nothing to do with that stream.
No worries, Ken. We appreciate your effort.
Oh, nice draw here on Sheet B.
Really nice draw. Yeah, Broom for Improvement is like bringing their A games. All right, and Michael asking for a hack weight hit. Probably tap in or freeze too. On Sheet C, Connor's first, second rock coming down. Looks like it's going to peel that guard. Jackie on it to move it clear to the side. Josh likes to play a pretty clean game. Over on Sheet B, guard peeled. Now Red ends up with a corner guard. And that center guard is gone, and Room for Improvement going to put it right back where it was to protect their 2.
If we want, or if you're curious about where the clubs, the teams from which clubs they are for Sheet B, Room for Improvement is from Pittsburgh Curling Club.
Nice.
And Team Ray is all of Potomac Curling Club.
Yeah,
members.
all of them. Yep.
That looks pretty good. It's probably half open or maybe a quarter open.
Yeah, about half. Michael's asking for normal weight hit on that and going to try and double it out, it looks like.
I would also go for that.
I mean, Kyle Snyder is absolutely capable of doing this. He can throw a ton of weight when he needs to. Michael calling him a sweep hard. Yep, and a very nice double. We do have a chat going for our streaming. Please chat on the Cherry Blossom Draw 2 BC chat. I will be slightly monitoring the other chat, but not a ton. So.
Looks like Lena might be drawing to top 12, or a 3 guard is fine as well.
Yeah, they're on it, sweeping hard.
It honestly looks okay to me, but it's just not curling on that line.
They swept it pretty hard. I think they were able to keep it pretty straight. And I would prefer it if they were further apart, because they're kind of in a doubleable scenario. And he's going to try. Team Norque is going to try and double it out.
All right, let's see how this goes.
That is control up for sure. Possibly a normal peel weight. Easy peel.
Oh, beautiful.
Yep, and they almost get the double.
That's okay.
But I like where the red stone ends up. It's, on that edge, and it's there to cause problems later.
Yep, those are the ones that come back later.
Over on sheet B, really nice draw in. It's just a little bit wide, and it's going to stick around, is a tripping hazard.
It's now a game of who gets to the pocket first.
Yep, pretty much. And room for improvement is absolutely, it looks like they want to go into the top 4 and block that draw path to the pocket.
Probably partially behind the red.
Yep.
Josh's rock looks maybe slightly odd that they're not sweeping, or it could be perfect.
I think it's going to end up being right in the back 4.
Perfect.
Yeah.
They probably could have, or they were probably wanting it to be top 8.
Yeah,
top
I would have
12.
liked it in front of the tee line, but it's not bad where it is. But it does allow Team Norquay to come and like sit right on top of it. All right, here comes Broom for Improvement with their first skipstone. And it looks like a really wide draw. And here it comes, it's starting to fall.
Okay,
I would get on it and sweep it now.
I would curl it
But,
now.
oh wow, it made it around there perfectly. And it's gonna sit just about where she wants it to sit. A little deeper than I think she wanted it, but only by like 2 inches. I mean, it's pretty darn near perfect. And a nice little takeout over there in sheet C. Just popped it back. And Josh is going to put his broom there, and he's going to throw a nice peel weight hit. Nose that one back. Or possibly get it on the inside and be able to roll a little bit. Michael Ray with his first skipstone coming down. Looks like about a hack weight hit. Calling for sweep. Oh, that could have been a really nice double, but he did a lovely job of taking out that front yellow.
I wonder if anyone else saw Jackie do an amazing jump over a rock so she doesn't kick the rock. Good
no,
job,
I
Jackie.
didn't see that.
Solid work. This is what we want to see.
That's right. I want more acrobatics.
Yep.
I want
Just don't land on the ice.
Right. Well, I mean, with your feet, though. Land on it with your feet, but no other body part.
Right. Looks like a T-line kind of edge of the house hit. These are very tricky.
Yeah.
Probably going for a
Looks
blank.
like he was hitting the handle a little bit. I wonder if it was a little loose. On sheet C, when you were playing sheet C, were you red or you were red, right? He was kind of tapping the handle on C a little bit. Wonder if it loosened a little.
Am I wrong? Is it not a takeout? No, it is a takeout.
It's a takeout for sure.
I think they're probably just aiming for a blank at this
I
point.
mean, the broom was in a great location to be a draw, but yeah, I mean, if I'm yellow, I'm going for the blank and then keep and hammer. And that's what it was. All right, and over on sheet B, Michael Ray with his last rock, the hammer coming down the sheet.
Needs to make a pretty close to perfect draw.
Yep. Calling for curl.
And it looks pretty good.
Yep.
Michael's creaming hard over there.
And that is going to be 1 red. Over on sheet D, it looks like yellow with their last skipstone.
Sheet A seems to have blanked the first end.
Yep, they blanked the first end. Yeah, normally we hang it below. We don't put it on the 14. But I don't think anybody told them that that's where the pegs are. And it's not intuitive. A lot of clubs have it where it's up above.
Yeah, if I'm scoring 14 in the first end.
Right? A miracle has occurred.
I'm grabbing rocks from the other sheet too.
Correct. Over on sheet D, the yellow rock coming in. They're going to hope that it's going to pop that red out, and it does a little bit. And yellow is sitting at 2, with red having the hammer coming. And sheet A, I didn't see what they hung for their second end.
They are yet to hang a score.
They have not hung the score yet. All right.
Oh, yeah, over on sheet A, it was another blank end. I just asked.
Oh, was it? Oh, good.
Oh,
thank
wow.
you. They're playing like
Professionals.
Professionals. Yeah, they gotta like. They're exciting. They're darn near Canadian.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Team Epping over here.
that's right. Team Epic. All right, room for improvement. So we have 2 nice guards that are just slightly off center.
Michael is looking for a draw here that goes through the port between the yellow and the red,
Yep, Emily Aubin here with her second.
which actually looks like it is very close to happening.
Oh, beautiful thread and draw over on sheet C to pop that red right back.
And it curled a little too much.
Yep, just a little bit too much, but they've set up a really nice center guard scenario where it's kind of staggered. And I can't, it looks like room for improvement was for a second maybe going to tap back their own, like run back their own, but now it looks like they're going to draw through the port.
Right. I mean, a miss could be to just tap that one up either.
Right, if you're a little wide, it doesn't matter. I don't want to be narrow, though, because I don't want to tap that red back. Nice shot over in sheet C by Team Day, who came right around their guard and popped that yellow one out. And now it looks like Norque wants to hit and roll. I didn't see what happened on B, but it looked like they either burned it or maybe picked because they just didn't make it over the hog line.
I think it hogged because they were sweeping very hard. So.
Oh, okay.
Over on sheet D, it looked like it was 1 red, so pretty sure that's what they called it.
Excellent. Good for them.
All right. A very nice threaded hit on sheet C by Team Norque.
Oh, man. Michael Ray's team sweeping, sweeping, sweeping. Looks like they're going to tap that. Michael and Emily trying to sweep it up a little bit, but they didn't quite get it into the house. Josh thinking about drawing into that top 4 foot over there in the corner of the floor. Both rocks away on sheets B and C. And it's going to tap that guard back a little bit, but not enough to actually make it to the house. So there's just a ton of guards in front. So Michael's not even going to think about peeling. He's just going to draw in through that port between those two yellows.
I was thinking about a peel at this point, but
I mean, you don't have anything in the house. But if you do, you're totally blocked. I mean, I might want to do a promote if I'm Michael.
this one's falling out a little bit, so
It's going to come back.
curl.
Yep, here it comes.
Ooh,
I mean, paper thin, but it came back.
is it gonna stay?
I don't
Please
know.
stay.
She's a good sweeper, so.
Hanging out at the back 12.
What's the skip's name again?
Weijun?
Lijun? Okay.
No, Weijun.
Leijun?
W.
Oh, Weijun. Okay. And they're out of Pittsburgh, you said?
So they currently have the first name as Zach Romitz, but I don't know
That's
if
clearly not Zach.
Yeah, that's not Zach.
That's in the house.
so they have changed up positions or order, which is
Which
absolutely
happens.
okay.
Yeah. We had one of our last teams, they were throwing, the skip was throwing third rocks, and the vice was throwing skip's rocks.
I mean, we just
fine.
changed up our order because
Oh, yeah?
our people were running late because
Oh,
DC traffic,
isn't it great?
cherry blossom DC traffic.
Oh, because I can hear her fine. All right, so it looks like it's pretty, so sheet C, we're looking at the two reds there. They're pretty flat to double. But it looks like he is thinking about it. I mean, he's throwing a peel weight shot.
Nothing more fun than watching a flat double.
Oh, yeah.
Making one is fun too. It's just very hard to make.
They're extremely hard to make. Yeah, it looks like he's just gonna draw in though and freeze on.
Okay, so it was always probably called for like a
Yeah.
draw maybe.
It's just that when you have rocks over on that side, it's tricky.
But that's a very good shot. And Lena hitting it with normal up.
Looks like it. Connor's on it to sweep.
Yep, it's center line. The tricky center line. Very nice.
Oh, that was beautiful. And the little tiny roll to put it right behind the guard.
Great shot.
Yep. High fives from her teammates. High five from a teammate from the other sheet.
All right, Kyle on sheet B, likely going for a draw. They are sitting 2 in the house currently. I think they just want to come up top 8 or top 12, but this looks a little bit more than that.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, she's going to sweep it until it's way back house. But Michael Ray currently sitting 3 with a substantial number of guards. Oh my gosh, over on sheet B. That I overcurled for them and just kind of darn near threaded through those 2 red rocks.
A close miss, but
But they're sitting second shot, so they've
Exactly.
cut Josh Day's team down from 3 to 1. And Josh is going to tap back his red into that, or is he just going to go straight for the yellow? He is a lefty, I keep forgetting.
being a lefty has its advantages.
That's for sure. You can
Oh,
see
nice
lines that
draw
other
there on
people
sheet
can't.
B. Right past the
Oh,
guard.
beautiful.
Oh, wow.
Look at that.
Yep. and they're
Excellent.
and now they're sitting one. Room for improvement.
On sheet C,
Yep.
Connor sweeping the
Yep.
red rock very hard.
Yeah, Joss is.
Looks like it was a little bit outside, but it still does the
gets
job.
there, yep. Does what it needed to do. Leaves red sitting 3 with 3 rocks left to go in on sheet C.
Sheet B is a doubles game, a draw game.
And sheet A is looking like it will not be a blank for a change. Can't say what's going to happen, but it won't be a blank on sheet A.
Kyle sweeping as hard as he can to get it there. There we go. Beautiful draw by Michael.
Oh.
Going for another hit on sheet C. Is it a hit? Yeah, that looks like
Clears
a...
the guard.
Oh, very nice. That is beautiful.
Oh, excellent. It's been an interesting game on sheet C. A lot of good rocks going to the middle.
Especially when rocks just thread the needle and go very shimmy close to another rock.
Yeah, because they need to go close to get to that. There's that high guard that everything needs to get just cleared just barely, including this rock. This is definitely a shot that's better for a left-hander, so which Josh is a little bit of advantage. It would be very hard for a right-hander to get to that yellow rock on sheet C.
He just needs to get the weight a little down, control.
Clears the guard. I think it got to the yellow, yes.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful.
Oh,
wow.
Nice. Oh, look at that. To the tough, get it through all that stuff and then back and out without losing any reds. Wow. And the shooter sticks.
And suddenly, Team D is sitting 4 in the house.
Yep, well, but it's a yellow hammer coming up, so we'll just need to hit nose. Yeah, nose hit will give you 1, so.
On sheet B, we're seeing first skips rock, trying for a draw. Oh, it just misses it. Well, that's not bad. That's actually good.
We finally have an actual score on sheet A, 1 red after 3 ends.
Yeah, I feel like sheet A is playing a very...
Okay, there's the hammer on sheet C that rolls to 3rd. I believe that's 2 red.
Yep, that's 2 red.
Steal of 2 for D. So on here on sheet B, Michael's throwing his last red rock for the 3rd end. And just trying to draw in, I think.
Probably just try to get full red or top 4. Behind the guards.
Yeah, they got.
And that's going to be a force.
They're gonna. I guess they're
All
just
right.
gonna leave it high. They're not trying to score with it. They're just trying to protect their shot rock because they don't have hammers. So makes it quite challenging for yellow to score here on sheet B.
On sheet C, Jackie's first rock is in the house, and we have Team Norquay's first leads rock. Okay, whenever I see people putting their brooms down and measuring angles, I get excited. And I think something fun is happening on sheet B now.
Yeah, and that's the only option would be something fun because there's no option that's not fun here, except deciding to give up the one and throw it away. So they're trying to double out the reds, I'm guessing. The double out the red guard that was just thrown to run that back.
You know what? I think so.
It's kind of dangerous because he could end up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Not. Probably won't go horribly wrong.
Yeah, that's a heavy rock for sure. They're on their own yellow guards. I think they're hoping to tap one of those up.
Oh, it's moving. Oh, not quite.
Oh, very close, very close.
Still one red. Almost there. Good
that
try.
was a very good try. On sheet A, looks like it's... Is it Skips Rocks?
Not A. I'm still on.
That was a good shot to take the shot rock out.
Those of you watching sheet D, that's about the last red rock just in motion now. And they don't have hammer and they're sitting against 5 yellows. So they're in a pretty bad situation. Hopefully this rock will do something useful for them. Okay, gets rid of one of the yellows and kind of almost freezes on another one. So it's looking a lot better. So Freeze Frame will try to chip that red out and could still score 5 if they get it just right. A lot of nice hit and roll here on sheet C.
A hack weight hit on sheet B. The question is it curling in enough? It is. That's a great shot. I have a lot of appreciation for any takeouts that happen on the rings, on the side of the rings.
Over on sheet D, unfortunately, that hit went wrong and actually gave up a steal of 1 for red.
A really nice draw by Connor on sheet C. Are they making a double?
Nope.
Not quite.
Thanks to Devin Brower for watching. He says he's watching curling from 35,000 feet in the air. He says the rocks are really tiny.
Yes, Devin. Paying for internet when you're up in the air, now that's dedication to curling.
I would expect nothing less.
A guard peel by Lena on sheet C. Which works in their favor because they do not have hammer. We probably missed a beautiful draw on sheet B that gets room for improvement now shot. But it's still early with lots of rocks left. Is Josh gonna attempt at this double? Yep, he's looking at some angles.
It's a long double.
He decides to pursue it.
Well,
Lena for
Lena
sure.
can do this.
Yep, Lena can throw 7 seconds.
Says somebody who's probably swept that rock.
Yep. I have swept 6-second rocks and it feels like hell.
I mean, I don't even bother. If you're throwing 6 seconds, there's nothing I'm going to do to change the trajectory of that rock at all.
Oh, that was such a close
That
double.
was really close.
Good shot by Lena.
Lena's smiling, so you know she had fun. Oh, so hot tip for you. Devin says that when you fly too much, the airline gives you internet for free. Okay. Are you 4 or are you 5? You were off for a minute.
Oh, was I?
Yep.
Oh.
I don't know why. I don't know what you're doing. Ooh, what's your pin?
I just received my child's pin where we came second event
That's a really nice looking pin.
Silver, I know. They put a lot of effort on this pin,
Well,
and it's so beautiful.
Have you seen our new pins for Cherry Blossom?
I am a fan.
I'm a fan
love
too.
The colors.
They look really nice. It's a blue background with a sprig of cherry blossoms in the foreground, and around the edge it says Potomac Curling Club, and I think that looks gorgeous.
It's beautiful. It's
Do we know
almost
who?
like
Go ahead.
it's almost like I want to buy all of them, but I don't know what I would do after buying all of them.
Well, you do what my husband did, which is to make a frame and then stretch a canvas and then put all the pins onto the canvas and then hang it up as art.
Yes, and I know apart from, I don't know, there is a second person who's also involved in the design, but Jackie put in
Who's
as
out there
part
on
of the design.
He's out there on sheet C now.
Well, it's interesting. So red is Josh Day's team is sitting 1. Norquay is considering perhaps tapping back that yellow guard. I mean, they've got backing. They're going to need to hit it pretty precisely. Well, and are they peeling? Looks like they're peeling.
Why wouldn't you draw in? Is that because you have a hammer?
Well, this is the first skip stone. And I think they're setting it, well, so I think what's happening is they're going to peel that guard. They're going to force Josh to throw a guard to protect his last shot. So they're picking Josh's last shot for him. And then if Josh makes it, they'll draw in. If Josh doesn't make it, that shot is wide open to just take out. And to use as a target to sit against.
Looks like this will get the red out.
Yeah, they did a nice job. That was beautifully executed. And they got a little baby flop that puts them behind the cover of those 2 guards. And they're sitting 2.
Right.
So it forces Josh then to use his last stone. He doesn't have hammer. It forces him to draw in and sit at the top of to basically be on the button.
I think they're calling for the hit and just want to take out one of them.
Where are they? Are they? Because when you have the broom that far over, sometimes it's hard to tell if they're calling for a draw or if they're calling for a takeout of the stone in front of it.
Well, we'll find out in a second here.
Oh,
That's
beautiful takeout over on sheet
yeah,
D.
A lot of weight here on sheet C. That's a hit.
Oh, yeah. I mean, Jackie's barely keeping up with it. Connor's not even. Oh, nope, Connor's on it.
Yep.
Well, I don't hate that.
Yeah, I mean, the problem with a draw is if you don't get it right, you give up 3. This
Right.
way you give up 2, and assuming they know their draw weight, which they haven't thrown, since their last rock was a hit, they're not,
Right.
I'm not sure they can get the draw weight right. So, yeah, get rid of the sure rock. I mean, you're up by a couple points, so don't really mind giving up 2. You don't like giving up 2, but it's not the end of the world.
Right. I mean, and they're up by 4. So, and then over on sheet B, Michael Ray threw a centerline guard, which guards up his shot stone pretty well, and it forces Broom for improvement to come around and draw in.
Oh, on sheet A, I think that was a hammer shot, which actually got the red rock out and leaves yellow
sitting 3.
3, I think. Yeah, that was a great hit. Assuming there aren't any, I don't see any rocks left there on sheet A, right?
And they were a little short on sheet C.
Oh, so see, that's what happens. You get cut to 1. So on sheet A, that's 3 yellow. On sheet C, that was 1 yellow. Let's see. We still have sheet D is sitting 4 red because you got a little tiny biter. And they've got, yellow has 3 rocks, red has 2 rocks. So, here comes red's.
Another one
into the picture. And it looks like they're just going to pile it in there. sitting just north of the tee. Oh, perfectly on the button.
The rock just disappears in the red there.
That's right. Perfectly on the button.
It's a point spiel after all.
Yep. Yeah. Yep. We have sheets down the other end where the vices need to fill out what the scores are and what ends things were scored in, and then sign the sheets. It's all very official.
Yep, there's a lot of complex rules on where each pool standings are at the end of each pool game.
So on sheet D, it looks like they got to the shot rock.
That's a beautiful shot.
Yeah, the
see,
shooter
that's
sticks around to
beautiful.
outcount all those reds and leaves them one yellow. But the red.
Well, now we're into skip stones.
Yeah, now we're just starting skip stones.
So super exciting.
So there are still 5 red rocks in the house there. I'm just not counting.
Over on sheet B, we have Team Broom for Improvement going to tap back their guard, and they're giving it a light sweep. So it looks like they're sitting third, and they're sitting second, third, possibly fourth. But Michael Ray's shot rock is pretty well protected.
And on sheet C, Team Norquay is on the board.
Yep, with 1 whole point. A well-earned point. Unfortunately, they were just a little short, and they would have gotten 2, and they would have cut Team Day's lead in half.
All 3 people sweeping the rock.
It's always encouraging. It's got to be further. It's got to be further. When I play with Henrik, I just yell at him harder and louder. He really responds well, as any teenage boy would, to being yelled at by their mother.
Did you use a middle name, and does that help even more?
It does not help if I use his middle name. He just starts yelling back. Or I get like a withering mother.
Right.
Oh, come on, boys.
You're
You gotta
all
sweep.
yelling.
You gotta
Let's
sweep.
go.
Come on, boys. You gotta sweep.
All right.
Lovely. Well done.
However,
So,
I were yellow.
yes.
It's a little scary, but to get a point,
Yeah.
I would hit my own rock and roll in.
Do an in-off on that side.
Mm-hmm.
I do like that. I think it's interesting that they're sort of looking at like a double run back there for a minute. They're looking at taking out the rock that was just thrown by Team Ray. They're looking at a very long run back from the center, from that center guard to that yellow rock right on the edge of the 12. And it looks like that's what they're going to do. It looks like they're going to throw a down control weight hit, possibly a hack weight hit,
All right.
and tap it back. That'll be amazing. I'm always impressed by run backs
Yeah,
because I feel like they're a miracle.
if they hit it off nose and it bumps into either of the reds, it can still work.
Right.
It's got a kind of pretty wide angle of possibilities.
Especially an angle run back.
Well, she's been
High
really,
angle run back.
she's been really, really good. Like, you know, she's got the skills to do it.
And even if they
We're
hit the
rooting
guard
for
on the
her.
nose and they'd hit one red, which at least helps.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sitting from down the sheet over on this side, looks like it's a little wide. Very slightly so. Is it coming in?
Well, I mean, sweepers aren't on it yet, and they're not sweeping for curl. Here it comes. It's just a little bit of a weird angle, but they are and they didn't quite make it to 2, so red scored 2 on that one. I think that was just, yeah, I think you were right. It was just
A slight
little,
light, yeah.
yep.
I just have the vantage point from over here to
And
specifically see that shot.
And I'm looking at cameras now, so I see what you people see, which is not exactly a true angle. Big end for Team Ray, though. Oh, I guess they said it was a steal of 1. To me, it looked like 2. Oh, no, they haven't put up the score for that. But it looked like a steal of 2. So when when they get down there, they'll hang it. Over on sheet C, a lot of granite moving around. They peeled a guard, but then moved one back to the center line. Team Norquay looking at putting a draw in into the 8-foot. Top of the 8, or perhaps biting at the 12. I think those are the 2 things he likes the best. I think one is plan A and one is plan B. If it's too light, I just at least want it to bite on the 12.
Absolutely.
We have 13 viewers.
Oh, wow.
I know.
This is my first time commentating on a webcast.
Well, you're doing a good job.
Thank you. And I have 13 whole viewers as proof.
That's right.
Plus everybody who's going to watch it after the game, which is usually like 5 times more, so.
That's right. And then they send it to their families.
Oh, wow.
I mean.
Okay. I'm
Rob
popular.
Young says hi, Mindy. You got to say hi, Tiash, too, Rob. Otherwise her feelings are going to get hurt.
Unless my mic was turned off the whole time and nobody heard me.
No.
and Rob likes hurting my feelings, so I don't expect him to say hi to me.
Hi, Tiash. Oh, my gosh. And he didn't say hi to Ken either.
He probably doesn't recognize me because I cut my hair.
Oh, good.
That's true. For a second, I did think too. I was like, who's that working on the software?
That's right. Love you, Rob. Thank you for commenting. Furious sweeping happening on sheet B. They are really trying to move some granite.
Hi, Rob.
Oh, hi, Ken. Oh.
Thanks, Rob. We're all very fragile and need
our
feelings protected.
We do. We need our egos stroked.
Okay, the house is all open for Team Norquay to get this draw in.
I guess something happened on D that I missed when
I was going to say, I think, Red scored 1 in the 3rd, and then 2, and then, but nobody's put anything up on D yet.
Yeah, they just finished that. They just finished the end, right?
Oh, who's?
Red's throwing.
Red's throwing, so Red scored. All right, I'm going to put 1 point down for Red. And so the camera will switch like it's supposed to, and then I will correct the score if it's different.
Looks like on sheet A, the score is finally moving. 4th end, yellow has 3.
3. Okay, great. All right, so it's 1 red, 3 yellow on A, and on sheet B we have 4-1. On sheet C we have 4-1. Red over yellow on both. And on sheet D we have 3-2, red over yellow. Wow, who is yelling?
If I had to guess,
Michael?
yeah, I would guess Michael.
Oh, Red is hanging the score, and they got a big end. Okay.
Oh, they got.
You were off by a few there, Mindy.
I mean.
Yeah, the house was packed. I am sad we missed that last shot that took out the yellow shot rock.
Yep, on sheet D, Loudoun Blossom scored 4 in that last end to give them now a score of 6-2 over freeze frame. Yeah, Rob, I think you're right. That yell was Michael Ray. And Rob, I don't know if you were on when I said at the beginning, today is Michael's birthday. So he gets to yell all he wants.
And that's good placement.
I like that a lot. Over on sheet C, like it really curled in behind the two guards that are there. It's going to be tricky to get to. They can only see probably a quarter of that, if that.
Well, once again, it's Josh throwing left-handed, though, remember?
Oh, that's right. Josh is a lefty, and Josh, lefties, because they're on the other side of the hack, can see lines that other people can't. It's like their superpower.
I have never tried curling with my left hand. Have you, Mindy or Ken?
No, because I'm pretty sure if I tried, I would fall over and hurt myself.
Yep, I've done it.
Have you?
Never in a game, because I was curious. I'm right-handed but left-eyed, so I wasn't quite sure if I'd be better. And it turns out I'm pretty much equal either way. So
Oh, wow.
I have the Velcro shoes, so I can switch back and forth.
But
Oh, that is very interesting.
so for the rule, I think, isn't it like you have to continue to curl with the hand that you started with? Is that right?
Right. In
Beautiful.
any one game, you need to stay the same.
Stay the same in the game, but the tournament you can switch back and forth.
Probably. I
Interesting.
can't say for sure, but
Man, 3 people sweeping that rock over on sheet B.
You know what they say? The more number of people sweeping, farther it's gonna go. So you can always call some people from the other sheet to sweep. Please don't listen to me. I'm a second-year curler. I know nothing.
Please listen to her. It's hilarious. Rob Young says if you go for USA instructor, for your practical training, you have to curl on your non-dominant side. It messed him up.
oh.
Oh.
Rob Henrik says hi.
Hello.
Oh, I'm sorry. He does not, he says.
Okay.
Henrik was responsible for snack for men's league.
And
He said hi, Evan.
He
was
says hi, Evan.
was the
He-
snack carrots and hummus?
It was Irish stew.
Yeah, it was Irish beef stew.
Wow.
Vegetarian, and there was a vegetarian option, and it turns out specifically just for Rob.
How much of that was you, Mindy?
Oh no, I was in Denver. That was all Mark
Oh.
and Henrik.
Wow, we're proud.
And
Yep.
it was I was there, and it was quite good. So
Oh, good. I'm sure there's more in our fridge if you want. Anyway, back on sheet B, Kyle Snyder with his second Vices rock. And it's just going to tap that guard back a little bit.
just being a little more specific, it was Irish stew for men's league on St. Patrick's Day.
Yes, on St. Patrick's Day.
Of course, that even makes more sense.
Wait, Rob, oh no, I should have gone for vegetables. Did you not eat the vegetarian option? Over on sheet C,
They're
Looks-
moving rocks already.
I think it was 2 red, but I'm not 100% sure. But Lena is going to do me a solid. Yes, I was correct. It was 2. So that brings Team Day up to 6 over Team Norquay Team 1, and they are starting their 6th end.
It's just pronounced D.
Oh, D, not Day. My God, Jackie's going to kill me. Josh D. Kyle Snyder's second Vices rock coming
Oh.
in, beautifully swept by Emily.
Yeah,
and
just cleared the
Robin.
guards and almost top 4. Yep. that's
Yep,
nice.
perfect. I mean, he's got to be thrilled about that. That's a lovely spot. And over on sheet C, Team D, like basically just threw it to the button, decided, you know what we need to do? We need to practice our button draws.
always a good time to
And it's
practice
on the
a button
pin.
draw.
It's right on the pin.
But it didn't hide itself like that other rock did.
No, that's right. It didn't hide itself. It didn't blend in. All right.
A
The
heavyweight
last
throw on
vices.
sheet B.
Yep, last vice is stone. He's coming down with a bullet. I don't know if that's the result that they wanted. They did sort of spread open that side a little bit and create a port for a draw behind. But I think they wanted that center yellow rock to clear a little bit further over to the left.
That's a very good guard by Jackie. It might have gone over a little bit of the center line, leaving it open. At this point, they need some big points.
Yeah, they
So
do. Yeah,
They're
it's
probably not going to go for the red.
you got to be bold at this point. But you know, like you get to be bold and things don't matter. You start having a little bit of fun, and then like magic occurs.
Yeah, things turn around when you
Oh.
let it a little loose.
Sheet A, Sha-Hufe scored 2 points, which brings them up to 3. So it's tied 3-3, coming into the 6th. And the Loudoun Blossoms are currently sitting 1. Oh no, Freeze Frame is sitting 1, Loudoun Blossoms is sitting 2. And if Freeze Frame can do a tap back and clear, then they would be sitting 3. But it looks like it's Loudoun Blossom's turn. It's their rock.
It's Michael's shot. Looks like he's going for a draw. It could be slightly heavy.
It's got
or it could be.
It's got a curl though. It sort of hung out there for a little bit. So it's kind of exposed. I like the position as a block to the draw, but unfortunately it's wide open. And I can see that Broom for Improvement is considering doing a hit and roll on it.
That's
looks
what
like-
I would go for.
Yeah, it looks like they're calling it a hack weight shot. And then I think their goal is to hit and just roll slightly behind the redstone that is full 8. Over in sheet D, you can see Freeze Frame sweeping their rock. They've thrown a good guard. It is biting the 12-foot, but it doesn't outcount. The Loudoun Blossoms still are sitting second shot, so Freeze Frame is still sitting 1. Over on sheet B, Broom for Improvement coming in. Ooh, it's gonna pass by the guard. Oh no, it crashed. I thought for sure it was gonna be by. But it does open up that line a bit more for them. And yep, Kyle and Michael are going to put a 3 guard right in front of their rock. Because currently, Team Ray is sitting 3. And they would like to continue to sit 3. All right, Josh D's team over on sheet C threw a peel guard and tapped the yellow in onto the T line. So now Josh D is sitting 1 and Norke has 1 in the house sitting second shot. Over on sheet D, the Loudoun Blossoms are really looking at the options they have in front of you. There's a bunch of guards, so there is 1 guard way out to the right, and so a tap back is a possibility for them. They could try and draw around on the left-hand side, but it doesn't look like they're really considering that very seriously. The in-off is there on the left-hand side, but I don't know if it's realistic. Over on sheet C, Team Norque gonna come in and just tap Team D's rock back. Over on sheet B, Broom for Improvement, really having a powwow, or like having a conversation about what is the best line to throw this rock at.
What I can see from here, I can almost line myself up to the hack on this side. The red might be half open.
You think so?
It might be half open. But it's a very tricky shot.
It is a tricky shot. It looks like they're going to try and draw around that front guard and push back Michael Ray's rock right there. That's into the 4-foot.
They for sure have had to make very tough shots last
Right.
shot.
Yep. Oh yeah, and they've been making them too. Oh, look at that. It curls. It's curling right over. But I think it's just a little wide. Oh, yep. They just nudged Michaels a little bit further behind. I think red is sitting 2. I think that yellow one was a little far out. So,
Hey, that at least cut them down from 3 to 2.
right? Every little bit helps. So I think that was 2. So let's see. Is Kyle gonna? Yep. Kyle's gonna. Yep. 2. So that's Michael Ray 6, Broom for Improvement 1. And if you are watching our other streams with sheets A and D on them, you will see sheet D has an awful lot of stones happening. Currently, the freeze frame is yellow, and they are sitting 2. Loudoun Blossoms has the 3rd shot right in the back of the house. And they are currently looking at, freeze frame is currently looking at what they, or no, freeze frame has hammer. So Loudoun Blossoms are looking at how to cut freeze frame from scoring 2 down to maybe just scoring 1 or trying to steal. This is the last skip stone. For this is the last skip stone for Loudoun Blossoms, and freeze frame has a hammer.
That is a good position for a freeze frame.
That is a good position for freeze frame. I like that a lot for them.
That could mean a really good comeback.
Yeah, just depends on how much curl Loudoun Blossoms get on this particular rock.
They're not sweeping it.
I think it's wide, or no, it's narrow. It's gonna crash, I think. All right, huge opportunity for freeze frame because they just got knocked into, I believe, 3, the 3rd shot.
That's great.
And they have 1 rock to throw. So we're looking at 3, possibly 4. And that would put them right back into this game. But I think that 3rd shot that's right on the 8-foot, the line of the 8-foot between 8 and 12. I mean, from my vantage point here, it's a measure, but, you know, our cameras are sort of fish-eyed. And
Right.
they're not directly over the button.
I think the draw is probably the shot to make here.
For sure. For sure, for sure.
Looks like that's what they're going for as well.
All right, let's see what happens. Sweepers are on it for line. Looks like it's around.
right.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
What
I think
is it
it's gonna
doing?
hit. I think it's a little too hard.
Oh no!
So 2 for sure, possibly 3.
There is a possibility of 3.
I wonder if they're gonna measure or not. So the rule is for measuring that the vices have to measure. If you're looking back and forth 4 times, you should probably just measure.
Yeah. They should go for a measure.
Yep, they're getting the measure out. And they're like telling them don't touch anything. Nobody should be in that house except for the vices.
Looks like on.
So they're going to remove the rocks that they are sure of. Please, for the don't. It's like, please don't run that into that red rock. That would not be good. All right, and they're just going to. Usually, like I like to measure clockwise,
Mhm.
and I like to be on the back side of the measuring thing, so I don't accidentally ram it into my ankles and fall over.
That's actually a good idea. I haven't played Vice that many times to have to measure, but I think I've done maybe 2 or 3 measures and probably gotten someone else to help me as well.
Sure, sure. Well, and that's the nice thing about curling in general is that fair play is really important, and so is helping everybody else. I missed it. Yeah, it looked like it was a pretty obvious measure. So it looks like it was red. He pushed the red in there,
Which means red was shot.
which means red was the third. So it was only 2 yellow, and red was 3rd place.
All right. Josh is making his shot,
Josh D.
which seems like it's drawing to the button.
I mean, it's going to have to be. This is his last shot. Rob Young measure. This is his last shot, and he's really got to get it, onto that button as wedged in there as he possibly can to cut them to. Oh, so yellow is still sitting 2, and they have 1 rock left. So this is a big opportunity for Team Norquay.
Yeah.
If they can take Josh's rock out, they will be sitting 4. So this is huge.
It is. I'm anxious for them.
I know. It's like, it's one of those things where it's like, and it's like that rock is half exposed. You have a skip that has been throwing control weight shots. I don't know, has he thrown anything higher than control weight? Has he only been drawing?
I think so. Most of his shot. Oh,
I feel like most of his shots have been draws.
he
Oh,
calls them off.
yep, called him off immediately.
No.
Oh, now they're
sweep
on.
now. Sweep now.
Called curl. I don't know, though. I don't know. I would not. Oh, my God.
Is it in? Wow.
Yep, and that's 4 for Norquay.
That's a big come around.
That is a huge come around. And welcome to curling.
Great end.
Can happen just that fast. All right, and over on sheet B, Emily sweeping in. So Team Ray currently sitting 3, and we're looking at Broom for Improvement's first Vice Stone. So it looks like she wants to get rid of those guards, which I don't blame her. They're in my way.
And there is a potential to...
She would like to double them out. She would like them both to go away. She wants, so the shooter, she wants to lose the shooter and both of those guards. She wants them all gone.
There is a
So
potential
he
to
is-
get the yellow in, and I like that.
Yeah, if they hit that red just right, they could bounce that yellow back. Yep, sweep all the way. So just a little heavier, and I think we would have seen that yellow go in. But it does force Michael to put the guard back, but he's going to put it in the 12-foot and have it be a counting guard.
So sheet A looks like they're tied at the moment.
Yep, 3-3.
They do have one shot rock in the house that's
Yep.
red.
Red is sitting 1, and yellow is 2 and 3. So if they could get rid of red, yellow would be really happy about that. Oh, nice little draw. Nice little draw in, and deep, much deeper than Michael wanted it. He wanted it top 12.
Yeah.
It does give Broom for Improvement something to lay against and just start piling in. But I think she more so wants a hit weight shot. Yeah, here it comes. It's definitely control up. Sweepers on it momentarily.
It looks lighter than control. It's like a draw.
It's back,
Like a heavyweight
back
draw.
house.
Very good.
Perfect.
Beautiful.
That was a beautiful shot. Yep, and Michael is like, yep, I want it right on top of that. That's what I want.
It just has tiny little bit of separation from the red though, and that makes it pickable.
Yeah, it sure does. Yep,
But it is behind those guards, so that was a very good shot.
over on sheet A is this hammer. Is there another rock down there? I can't see.
Yeah, there's a yellow rock down on
Is there?
sheet A, yeah.
Okay. Oh, yep, there it is. It's right by the scraper.
Yeah, it's a little bit harder. Sheet A towards the other side of the shed.
Oh, Michael Ray with a really delicate draw.
Oh boy. If I was sweeping this, I would.
Yep,
would sweep
Ron's
it.
on.
I would
Emily sweeping. Man, it's super light. Super light. It's got to be at least over. All right, well, I don't hate that. It's a good guard. It's a really high guard. But Broom for Improvement isn't going to even look at it or consider it. They're going to probably try and draw in and pile around.
Looks like Josh is calling for a peel on the yellow guard.
I'd love me a peel. Is this their mixed nationals team?
That is their mixed nationals team, and they have qualified for nationals.
Yes, we're very proud of them. Congratulations on qualifying. That was a lovely peel.
Beautiful shot by Connor.
Yep, and now Team Norquay is going to put that rock right back there, possibly biting on the 12-foot. All right, Broom for Improvement with their first skip stone coming down. Sweeping for curl. Trying to push that rock over.
Oh no, it's diving.
Oy,
It picked.
did it really?
Yeah, because it looks like it completely lost handle and just.
Oh, I'm sorry. Rob is correcting me. They qualified for U5 nationals, not mixed nationals. Thank you, Rob.
Yes,
I owe
they
you
have
a
a
Coke.
mixed team for U5 nationals.
Right. I owe Rob a Coke. All right, over on sheet B, Michael Ray with his last skipstone. Kyle Snyder holding the broom just on the edge of the 8-foot, and they're going to hopefully
All right.
draw in. Yeah, this is a much better weight than the last one. It's just a little heavier. Ron's giving it a clean. Now they're completely off. It's got to curl. It's got to curl. It's got to curl. It's not. Like, it's going to. I haven't seen any of these rocks go this straight all game. All right, and broom for improvement. They're going to draw in and try and sit for 2. John Hale, you're one of my favorite people right now. John Hale says nobody cares, Rob.
About what? About the mixed nationals
Yeah,
thing?
versus U5. You know, John, one day I want to do commentary with you. I think that would be a hoot.
Yeah, I guess Mindy and I were way too nice, and we were like, yes.
Well, we
Except-
were told there's a list of rules. we need to be.
Oh.
We need. It's right here. I didn't show it to you
Okay.
because I was hoping to get you in trouble with the board.
Yeah, nobody showed me the rules, so I definitely, I probably had some
What?
inappropriateness in there.
No, I doubt it. I think we're fine.
Yep, I definitely did not make any comment on Connor in a tank top, but
He burns hot. He burns
he
hot.
does.
right.
And
Uh,
even if it's 75 degrees outside or 36, he is
That's
in
right.
a tank top.
That's right. Oh, broom for improvement, trying to sweep for curl. The ice is straightening out a little bit, but I think
Oh, I think they got
it.
They got it.
All right, broom for improvement scores 2 in the 6th. That brings the score 6 for Team Ray, 3 for broom for improvement, and they're going to start in the 7th end. And I haven't seen.
Are we on time now?
Yeah, they're making good time. They probably, when Topper will go out and do a 5-minute, Rob, no. Topper will go out and do a 5-minute warning situation where he just kind of walks down the deck.
Got it.
And then when their time is up, he'll ring the cowbell, and then they have to finish the end that they're on.
Yep. B and C switched to final under the ends, so that's why I was like, oh, are we short? Like, is time's up? Is
Right.
this the last end?
Right. Well, Rob, if you would come here and commentate with me, then I wouldn't have to ask John.
But we need John here
We do.
to say, I don't care.
Nobody
cares.
Nobody cares.
All right, what's happening on sheet D?
Can you see a score up on sheet A? People's heads are in my way.
Somebody, yellow scored
Looks like
one.
Okay,
more.
great. Over on sheet D, freeze frame is currently sitting 2, with the Loudoun Blossoms biting at their heels, sitting shot 3, 4, and 5. So
Okay.
this is the Loudoun Blossoms' first skipstone that is going to come down the sheet, and they're going to try and sort of tick off that. There's one of freeze frame's rocks that is right in the 4-foot.
I do love the team name Loudoun Blossoms. That's adorable.
I think it's really cool. I do like. I love part of what I like about commentating some of the Bonspiels is the names that you get. People are so creative with their Bonspiel names. That's right, John. You do have to remember you are a verbal ambassador for the club when you commentate a broadcast. Over on sheet C, Team D sitting 4 currently. Well, 3 for sure. Possibly one is a biter. I'll leave it to Rob.
Yeah, I'm having to turn my head really weird to see if that's a biter or not.
Yeah,
so I don't know. It
it's
could
really it's really close. I can see some white, but
biter bar.
the biter bar came out earlier today, and I was very
Did
excited.
it?
Yep. For Galad's game over on sheet D, actually.
Yeah, they were playing next to us.
Oh,
Hold
is that
line,
going to
hold
crash?
line, hold
Oh,
line.
it crashed. Nope, keep sweeping it. Keep sweeping it. Keep sweeping it.
Yeah, you're still going to get behind the guards.
Yeah, you're still going to get behind the guards, and you're going to be sitting shot.
Wow.
Well done, Team Norke. That is seizing victory from the jaws of defeat on that one.
Yes, I think commentators and audience love a good comeback.
They do. Yeah, Rob, tomorrow sounds good. I'll be here tomorrow morning from 8:15 until noon or so.
Oh, that's amazing. I will be here too, but
Oh, yeah? Playing.
no, I'm not playing until 3:30, so
Oh, okay.
I'll do some easy volunteering while I'm also able to work.
No, that's good. That's good. Yeah, I think Mark's going to do ice tomorrow.
That's great. Thank you to all the volunteers for a
Yep.
big bond spiel like this. It takes a lot. It takes a lot.
It takes a ton of volunteer time to do this. And we're an all-volunteer club. Nobody here gets paid except in free food.
The food, per usual, we've only had one meal until now. That has been phenomenal.
Yeah,
So
it was a lovely Japanese curry. And tomorrow night, sushi night.
no, it's day after. Tomorrow is Friday.
Oh, tomorrow's Friday. I have no idea what day it is.
But tomorrow night,
I've
I
been-
think, is also really good. Like, I looked at the menu, and I thought, I am glad I'm
Beautiful.
playing in this Bonspiel.
Yeah, oh, yeah, for sure. Beautiful takeout on sheet B. Really textbook. All right, over on sheet C, Team Norke really looking at how do they get to and how, basically how do they prevent Team D from taking out their yellow rock and how do they secure it to score 2? Because they don't have hammer this end. They scored last end.
I think, are they planning on freezing on the other one? Or
That would be fun. I mean, I kind of want it in front of the T line so Team D can't pop it back.
kind of top 4.
Yeah, I would top 4 over on probably the left-hand side, but I don't know. Rob, John, what do you think?
I think I saw 2 yellow signaled for sheet D.
Oh, did you? Sheet D? Good for them.
Ties up the game.
Yeah, wow, that's
Does it really?
fantastic. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, they're tied 6-6 now.
That's a great game.
Yeah, it is. All right, rocks coming down on both sheet B and C. All right, sweeper's called on for C. John says the freeze is an aggressive shot if you could make it, and I don't know if they're gonna. I think it's too light.
Aw.
Yeah, a little too light. So let's see how Team D can capitalize on this with their hammer. Right. Yes, their
Is
hammer
this
shot.
last shot? Yep.
Yep, this is their hammer on sheet C. I went to the gym today and just getting up out of this chair to check to see if that was indeed the last shot.
Yeah.
about killed me.
Yep.
I took an Advil.
I went yesterday, and
Nice.
sometimes when you go way too hard on your legs, or like next day, uh-oh.
Yeah.
But I feel you there.
There's that's a beautiful, beautiful little draw there for Broom for Improvement. But let's see. Oh, that too bad for Team D. That's one for Norque, and that ties it up.
Another tie game.
Another tie game.
And they're able to play another end, correct?
Yeah, Topper's going out there. He's basically giving them the 5-minute heads up. And so, I mean, this is probably going to be, well, this is going to be their last end because that was the 7th end.
Right.
And so they're going to be able to finish out 8 ends. It's very likely Sheet B will also be able to finish out eight ends because they're almost done with this end. They'll be able to finish that before the cowbell dings. And then I think for Sheet D, oh, why does Sheet A say final? It's not final. Sheet D, I think.
Yeah, they show final too. I don't know.
I don't understand
we
why.
had that problem last draw too. It's like
Really?
somehow
Oh, that's so
something's
weird.
All right,
Something's
this is the
weird thinking
takeout
final.
on sheet B.
Is there an accidental pre-programming for 6 ends?
Oh, would there be if you have it set for doubles?
Oh.
But I don't think I would have done that.
Oh, that's a good shot.
Making
Very good
sure
shot on sheet B.
Not using doubles rules. Oh, it is number of ends.
Oh my gosh, okay.
That's what it was.
Think about, I think that they'll be able to play 8 ends. So I think all of our teams, maybe except for Sheet D, will make it to 8 ends. I think Sheet D is going to be a 7-ender. This will be their last one.
Okay, so Room for Improvement has a chance now. Even though there are 2 skips rocks on both ends.
They're sitting 2 right now, and there's not a lot of guards.
Time to pack the house.
Yeah. Yeah, time to just throw everything in the house and force Michael Ray to have to hit everything out. You know, when you're drawing, you can fudge things a little bit, but when you are trying to, like, do a takeout, you got to be pretty precise. You can play sloppy like Rob Young does.
You really want to just enrage Rob, don't
I
you?
do.
That's our goal.
It's going to make tomorrow fun. Rob, I'll bring you, if you, hey Rob, if you come tomorrow morning, I'll be here at 8:15 and let me know and I'll bring you some coffee. Excuse me, she said you're a sloppy person, Rob. Fight. All right, Sheet C, sweepers for Team D on right away. Trying to keep that line. Got to get around that really, really, really high guard. Oh, they're going to crash on it. But not too much. I like the peel for it. Oh, that's right. That was the 5-guard rule, so they got to put it back. And I just heard the cowbell ding, which means you finish the end that you are on.
All right.
So that means this will be it for Team Ray and Broom for Improvement. They will finish in 7.
Preventing at least 1 point by taking 1 out.
How many, can you see how many rocks are left? does Broom for Improvement have 2 skip stones left? Or
No.
they scored last time.
Exactly. So they
Okay,
just
so
have,
this is their last rock. So, all right. So for them, I don't know if they realize that the bell dinged and that they need to go for 3. They need to somehow hit that middle guard up and spin their own rock in.
I don't think they realize it.
I don't know if they realize it. Yeah, I gave it to him and Allison. All right, so Michael Ray is going to do an easy takeout. Over on sheet C, Josh D asking Connor to take out that really high guard that they
Yep, but it's on the stuff
previously
in the
hit out.
house.
Yeah, oh, it's on the stuff in the house. Oh my gosh.
Uh-oh.
Ooh, I don't like that. Yeah, that's slightly unfortunate.
Aw.
But it's super early in the end, and so
Was
so
it
Team
Connor's
Nor-
second rock or first?
was a second rock.
Okay.
So Team Norque is going to try and throw a guard, and which will be fine. And then Josh
Oh, look at that. Hit on B. Hit one yellow out, tap the other one, and rolled right onto the button.
amazing. Well done, Michael.
And there's
And
handshakes.
handshake. So 1 point. So final. Now I can click it to be actually final.
Yeah.
So that'll be 7-3. Team Ray over Team Broom for Improvement. That was really fun and excellent curling. That was a really, really fun game to watch. Over on sheet A, we have a measure. Let me do all houses. Oh, and red, looks like red was the score. So I don't know, and they're handshakes, but I don't know what
I think they just took a tie.
Was it only one red for the score, or was there, answer your phone, Mindy? I'm not gonna answer my phone. Why would I do that, Rob?
Oh, they hung a score. It's 2 red.
Is it 2 red? Good, okay.
All right.
2 red, which means that Sha-Hufe has 1 over Team Hallisey. Sheet C, we still have Team D. Oh, and they missed. No. What am I looking at? I'm looking for CD. All right, so now on the mainstream, I have sheet C and sheet D, since A and B have shaken.
I want to take this moment to give a shout out to Ken. I believe he's the one who set up our new software,
Oh, yeah.
where we can see all 4 sheets with 2 streams of 2 sheets each, and it's wonderful.
And we have a telestrator.
And we have a telestrator.
We haven't had to use it this time yet, but we will.
We will eventually figure that out, but thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, Team Norque sweeping hard, getting
Getting a
a
guard
really
there.
nice guard. And over on sheet D, Loudoun Blossoms. Oh no, it's Freeze Frame putting up the broom to looks like tap back. Yes, Ken is amazing, and we are thankful that he makes all the other club setups look terrible. All right, Freeze Frame sweeping hard, calling yes. So hopefully they're going to be able to do an angled raise, tap back. Oh, and they got it just a little wide. Oh, no. So huge opportunity for the Loudoun Blossoms. They currently have their first skip stone that they're going to
Alright.
get ready to throw, and looks like they would like to guard that up.
And on sheet C, Lena peeled the guard.
Good for Lena. Lena's good at peeling guards.
Team Norquay is back on to putting up that guard that was peeled. This time, a bit more in the house.
Yep. I mean, that's what I would do. Just keep piling them in there. Make them, force them to hit you out. Force them to be precise. Skip putting his broom up right at a 3+
That's
guard.
beautiful.
I mean, look at that. That's money,
That's a beautiful shot. That's the shot I dream of making.
right? The perfect center guard. Over on sheet D, freeze frame, or Loudoun Blossoms, first skip stone away, gently sweeping it. I think they just want to guard.
Lena taking another hit.
She taking another whack at it. Oh, Lena's their vice. I forgot she was their vice. So Lena throwing an upweight peel. That was about 6 seconds, coast to coast.
They keep on hoping to get that guard run back into
Yeah, I
the
think
shot
they,
rock, and it just keeps missing by like a finger length.
yeah, I mean, that's just how precise you have to be on these hits. If you want to do angle stuff, you have to be so precise. All right, over on sheet D, freeze frame, drawing
That
through
looks
the
like
port.
a very good shot.
And boom, they took out
That's
that
beautiful.
Loudoun Blossom shot. But Loudoun Blossoms have hammer, so they can follow them right through that port and double it out, or they could draw in around the other side.
Is this their last shot?
This is their last rock.
Oh my gosh.
This is for all. They're tied. It's like bottom of the ninth. They're tied.
All right, let's see if this last rock gets all the dumplings or not.
Right? All of the dumplings. I like their idea of, I like them drawing, although like nobody's come down that side for a good 5 minutes or so.
Yeah.
So that side's getting all frosty and you don't know how fast it's going to be. But you do have some really nice backing.
I would really go
I would
for
draw.
some backline or hack and nose it.
I'd do back 8 weight and try and draw it in.
Okay. I mean, this is last shot.
Or just do a flat out draw. But like, I mean, you can't be too late.
Nope.
And you have backing, so.
It just, at the end, depends on the skip and what they feel the most comfortable doing.
Right. So it's all the skip's fault. Beautiful draw over on sheet C by Norkey. He, textbook draw behind, right on the center line. He's really forcing Team D to bring their A games on this last end. All right, rock is away for the Loudoun Blossoms. Let's see what happens.
They're not sweeping it.
Nope.
Is it a little outside?
They're jogging a little bit with it. I can't tell if it's outside from here. It's got a curl. Oh, no, it's got a curl. No, no, it's got a curl. It's got
It's
a
heavy.
curl. And it's wide. Oh. Well, that is 4 for freeze frame.
That was a
and that
very good
is
game.
the game. That was an excellent game. All right, I am going to end the other stream, hopefully successfully. AD. Okay. And we're still going to have, we're going to focus on sheet C over here.
That's a high amount of points right there for freeze frame. 10
Yeah, it is.
points.
Yeah, that was a lot of points.
They might even have a chance to be